press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back to your social science class, and today we are going to deal with a fresh chapter, that is India climate, unit 3 of your geography, India climate. We will discuss in this chapter what kind of climate do we have in India, what are the factors that are affecting the climate here in India, or what are the basic characteristics, okay? And different seasons, which are the seasons that we have, and how much of rainfall do we have, what kind of crops can be aided in this kind of rainfall, how much of distribution do we have in the entire India. If you remember, you may have studied seasons, something related to climate in your 9th standard. So that was really about Karnataka. This is about India, but some points are similar as to what you have to study there. So today we will understand the basic meaning and what kind of a climate do we have, the seasons that are divided, okay, 4 seasons that are divided, and we will see 1 or 2 seasons in this class, and we will move on to the next seasons, or how much of distribution of rainfall we have in the coming classes, okay. So, we will discuss what is the climatic characteristics. So, what kind of climate do we have in India here? We have a tropical monsoon. Okay. Now, this is the type of climate we have. Now, we are also in the tropical zone. We have a lot of good vegetation also, we have wildlife, we have the trees, and we have many other things that aid us for living, and that also influences the monsoon winds that are coming. Now, if you see the rain bearing winds that they come, okay, they are crossing through a path, and if it stops in a place, that place has heavy rainfall, whereas if it is moving, then it is going on and going forth, alright. Now, what are the factors that influence the climate, okay? Take that as the second point. Your location, okay, where you are located. Now, if you divide Karnataka, we are divided into 3 parts: coastal, Malnad, and the Maidan. The coastal and the Malnad region receive heavy rainfall, whereas the Maidan region, it's too hot, okay. And if you go to the north, it is still hot. The south is at least bearable, southern Maidan is at least bearable, but not the northern Maidan. Coastal and Malnad region is fine, but even there is a lot of heat, there is a lot of temperature there, okay, but comparatively okay in terms of rainfall. Now, location, your water bodies, okay, water bodies, then relief features, that is the geographical, topographical features that are there. Or if we have done any extra thing that has aided into the climatic conditions, or has it stopped rainfall because of man's intervention into nature, okay, certain kinds of features that are there, and the monsoon winds. Okay, so where we are located, how much of water do we have, then our relief features, okay, certain kinds of features in terms of our location, in terms of maybe having canals or certain things like that, which man has also intervened, and the rain bearing winds, that is the monsoon winds, where if you have a lot of trees, and That is why they say, isn't it, if you have a lot of trees, you have heavy rainfall, because they stop the monsoon winds coming there and cause the clouds to be heavy in that place, and that is why that place receives a heavy rainfall. Now imagine there are trees over here, okay. Now the winds are blowing like this. It stops, it breaks here, and the clouds get heavy, and that is why they have heavy rainfall. If there is deforestation, your winds are blowing forward, all right. That is why those places have lesser rainfall in these seasons. Now, these are the features which affect your climate. We will see the different climatic seasons that we have, or different seasons that we have. So, you can write it as a separate point. Seasons, okay. We have winter season, that is December to February. Now winter in our country is not, in our state is not that prominent, but if you go on to the top, you feel cold there, okay. But we don't have like a greater, like in the foreign countries, okay, that kind of winter we don't have in our country. It's on a lesser note, but when you go to the northern part, you really have winter. The summer season, this is from March to May. The rainy season, okay, the rainy season, June to September, mid-September. Okay, and the retreating monsoon. This is from mid-September to November. Now I want you to know, whatever I am writing on the board is nothing extra, okay, it is all there in your textbook. So you better follow your copies when I am writing it. Some things I omit here, okay, which I tell. So you will have to keep your mind very open, your ears open, your eyes open, everything, all your senses open, okay. You must listen as well as write and refer the textbook. I am going line by line, I don't go with the first paragraph and then the last paragraph. We are going line by line, we are going para by para. So refer to your textbook, okay. I am not writing anything new on the board, it is all in your text. So we will understand the winter season now, and then we will move forward. So these are the 4 seasons that are there. Winter, December to February. Summer, March to May. Rainy is June to mid-September, halfway of September. Retreating monsoon. Retreating is rainfall that occurs again, okay, not in the rainy season as such, but retreating, it's coming again. Okay, so we are going to learn the winter season. Okay, so in the winter season, the rays of the sun, okay, the sun's rays fall vertically, okay, like this. Sun's rays are falling vertically in the southern hemisphere, okay, they are falling vertically in the southern hemisphere. Okay, now India is getting oblique rays, okay. Oblique rays of the sun are Oblique meaning they are not parallel, rays are not parallel, or they are not at the right angles, okay. That is right, not this is not this right angle, okay, not that right angle. Right angle meaning correct angle. They are not specifically at the correct angle, or they are not parallel to each other, okay, but they fall on a specified area, oblique rays. Because of these oblique rays that we get, okay, the temperature and humidity are low. Temperature and humidity is low. Okay, and the sky is very clear. Okay. It is very cool in the north and warm in the south. We are in the south, so we feel warm, and that is why we don't even think of having winter season. We only take it as summer and rainy. Winter, not that, you don't feel that cold, okay. Little, yes, there is breeze, there is cool weather around, but not to the extreme, not feeling cold very badly. You can bear it, okay, it's bearable here in the south. Any season is bearable. Now summer season we are finding it very difficult because the heat and temperature is increasing, but otherwise seasons in the south are bearable, no problem. Okay, now okay, the weather is cool in the north and warm in the south. January is the coldest month. So January is the coldest month that is there. Now the hills in Kashmir, okay, hills in Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, they record the lowest temperature, okay. Hills in Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, they record the lowest temperature. Now Dras near Kargil has recorded the temperature of minus 60 degree Celsius, okay. Dras near Kargil has recorded temperature of minus degree Celsius. Now what is common here is dew and fog. What is dew? Now there is a leaf like this, okay. You find droplets of water on it in the morning, okay. Dew has formed over the night, okay, droplets of water that is there on the any surface that is there, okay, dew that is formed. And fog is a wheatish kind of sheet that you find, or a matter that is covered, especially in the hills. If you here in the Malnad region you can see, or in the Ghat section, if you go early in the morning, you are not able to see clearly, okay. There is something covered there which is little white in color, okay. Color is not exact white, but a kind of color like that, just like the clouds, okay. So that is fog. So in these areas there is a lot of dew, that's these droplets of water that is there, and fog. Now dew you can find when we have season that is very cold and the temperature is low there, very cool, you find this dew. Now in that time, in the winter season, the rainfall amounts to only 2% during the season. So 2% of rainfall we get during winter season. Now students, for even this lesson you can make tables just like for other lessons that you did, water, forest, okay, soil. So for this also, climate also, you can make your own notes by making those columns. I have just given you a hint, so you will have to do your homework. How to do it I have said. Now you can apply it to all the lessons, okay. It cannot be that I tell you everything, you will also have to do your own homework, you will also have to improve on your own. I can only tell you how to do it, you must do it, I can't be doing it for you. So this is how you make a table and make it easy for you to study. Okay, you're not helping me out, rather I am helping you out. I just have told you, we have discussed in soil, I believe, yes, lesson soil or forest resources, yeah, if I am not mistaken, yes, in those lessons. So you know how to make the columns, you know how to do everything. So in this lesson also, please do, it will help you when you are studying for your boards, and that you will have to keep in mind. So we will move to the next season. Okay, the summer season. Now this we have in abundance, isn't it? We even now when we feel it's rainy season, it's still hot, it's too hot, and you are not able to go out, you cannot open your eyes because of the heat that is being generated. So if you're just walking without an umbrella or anything, that day is totally bad for those who cannot bear the heat. I really can't bear, because it's so hot in and around the places that I am in. Okay, so we are going to the summer season now. Now here the sun's rays are falling vertically. So this is vertical, this is horizontal. Okay, sun's rays fall vertically where? In the northern hemisphere. See, now I'll tell you how you have to make the blocks. Okay, now make columns like this. Okay, winter, summer, rainy and retreating monsoon. On top put climate. Alright. Now in winter you learnt sun's rays are falling vertically where? To the southern hemisphere. In the summer season it is falling to the northern hemisphere. So when you make tables, when you compare, you remember better. So compare and learn. Then you can talk about the temperature there. Okay, the temperature here. Then lowest temperature that is recorded, amount of rainfall that is falling. Okay, that's how you compare and do it. So we'll move further, and temperature at this time is very high in India. So temperature is very high in India, and it's very hot, it's very dry. Put that as the third point. Okay, sorry. It's very hot, it's very dry. Okay, and it is sultry. Sultry is hot and humid. Okay, it's a combination of hot and humidity, sultry. Now highest recorded temperature is, see in the winter season it is lowest, here it is highest, 49.4 degree Celsius at Ganganagar in Rajasthan. Okay, then not regular rains but conventional rains occur in some parts of the country. Now in conventional rains are rainfall that is known for that area. Okay, like we have rainfall in the Malnad region, similarly it is happening here, and that conventional rainfall is called as Andis. Andis in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, Kalabai Sakis in West Bengal. Okay, mango showers in Kerala. These are because of the monsoon bearing winds or the rain bearing winds. So mango showers in Kerala. Okay, and coffee blossom in Karnataka. Coffee blossom in Karnataka. Mango showers because it helps in the growth of the mango crop there. Coffee plantation, coffee blossom because of the coffee plantation in Karnataka. So at this time, India receives only 10% of the annual rainfall. How much was it in the winter season? 2%. This is 10%. So that's how you remember it, okay? Andhis in this conventional rainfalls are called Andhis in UP, Kalabai Shakis in West Bengal, mango showers in Kerala, coffee blossoms in Karnataka, okay, and annual rainfall is for 10%. Moving on, we will see the rainy season. So you may have to remember these names, I believe, students, okay? Okay. Rainy season, and this is also called as the southwest monsoon. What's it called? Southwest monsoon. Now the temperature here, as summer season is ending, the temperature starts to rise, okay, and some areas there is a low pressure that is there, okay. Now we will write it like this. End of summer, temperature increases, okay. End of summer, temperature starts to increase. If you have seen end of May and sometimes first week of June, if we don't have early showers, sometimes early showers are end of May, sometimes they are late. So when it is about to begin, we feel very hot at that time, it's very dry, you feel dehydrated also. Even now you are feeling dehydrated, so please drink a lot of water, okay. That is because of the temperature that is increasing there. Then low pressure area is developed. Okay, pressure in certain areas very low over central India. Then third one is there is low pressure during over central India and high pressure in the Indian Ocean, near the areas of the Indian Ocean, okay. Now these rain bearing winds, okay, which have moisture in them, moisture laden winds, they are blowing from southwest towards India, okay. From southwest they are blowing into India. Now every part of the country has different kind of rainfall. It's not that in some places very prominent, in some places it's very heavy, some places very low, nothing like that, okay. It is like that, okay, I'm sorry, it is like that. It's not regular in all the places, it's uncertain. Now here 75% of the rainfall occurs out of the annual rainfall that is there. Okay. Now there are two divisions or two branches in the southwest monsoon. Two branches in the southwest monsoon, that is Arabian Sea branch okay, and the Bay of Bengal branch. Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal branch. Just give me a second. Okay. So Arabian Sea is here, the Indian Ocean is over here, and the Bay of Bengal is over here. Okay, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean. Okay, it's ocean, not Q. Ocean and Bay of Bengal. So divisions are Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch. Okay. All right. Now, the Arabian Sea branch, those winds strike in the Western Ghats. Okay, and they cause heavy rainfall to the western side that is there of the Western Ghats. Okay, of the western side. Arabian Sea branch, what is it doing is, it is striking, or it is in a way helping the Western Ghats, okay, to the western side to cause rainfall. Now, when you are coming to the western side and as you are going to the east, the rainfall also decreases. Now, as it decreases, it is called as the rain shadow area. And it's called as the rain shadow area. So, the western side is receiving rainfall. When it's coming to the eastern side, it's becoming less, and that whole area is called as the rain shadow area. Whereas the Bay of Bengal branch causes heavy rainfall. And it is striking the hills of Meghalaya. Okay, hills of Meghalaya and Assam. Now, the heaviest rainfall that's happening is in Monsoon Ram in Meghalaya. Monsoon Ram in Meghalaya, and as it is going towards the northwest, okay, the rainfall starts to decrease. As it is going to the northwest, the rainfall starts to decrease. So, this is the rainy season. Moving further, we will understand the retreating monsoon season. So, retreating retreating monsoon season. Now, retreating is coming again. Now, as you are approaching October, now there is decrease in temperature, there is low pressure, and that is also a trigger, okay, that is the low temperature that is there as the monsoon season is going on, and as we are getting into October, the low temperature that was there during the monsoon season is replaced by high temperature or high pressure over the land. And we discussed about the Bay of Bengal branch. In this Bay of Bengal branch, what is happening? There the pressure gets low. Okay, so low pressure is developed in Bay of Bengal. Now, because of that, the southwest monsoon winds, they start retreating from, okay, or they start blowing from northeast towards the seaside. Now this season is unpredictable, this season is uncertain. You really don't know at what time you can expect the rainfall to come, or will it really rain or will it not rain, okay, depends. So 13% of the rainfall happens at this time. Who get rainfall here in this time is Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Okay, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha get rainfall at this time. Now cyclones are going on in Bay of Bengal during this season, and they also damage the sea coast that is there, which is in the eastern side. Now we will see the distribution of rainfall, okay. So rainfall is distributed in three kinds, okay, areas with low rainfall, areas with moderate rainfall and areas with heavy rainfall. Now we will make the blocks. Okay, this is low, this is moderate and this is heavy. So less than 50 centimeter in low rainfall. Moderate is between 50 to 100 centimeters. Heavy rainfall is 100 to 250 centimeters. So this is how we are making blocks, okay. Make it for the climatic conditions that are there. Low is below or less than 50 centimeter. Moderate is 50 to 100 centimeter. Heavy is 100 to 250 centimeter. Now, second point, areas which get less rainfall is the western Kutch, okay, Thar desert of Rajasthan, you write it fully, okay, Thar desert of Rajasthan, then Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, okay, north of Zanskar region and rain shadow area of the Western Ghats. You write it in full form, okay, refer the text and write it. Here, okay, you wrote that here, you write this here in the second point. Here it is northern Punjab to Kanyakumari. Okay, northern Punjab to Kanyakumari. Now heavy rainfall is in, okay, heavy rainfall is in the Western Ghats, Jammu Hills, Himachal Pradesh, northern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal and northeastern India. In that in that Mysore Ram in Meghalaya gets heaviest rainfall. Now that you have discussed in the rainfall. So the next point here is, write it in this one, okay, low rainfall, third point. Roili in Jaisalmer of Rajasthan receives the least amount of rainfall, that is 8.3 centimeters, and this is the most driest place, okay, dry place here in India, Roili. of Rajasthan. Then now this point is not related to this second point, write it as a separate point, but remember it. Now it is broader or a little heavier in the north side and narrower in the peninsular, okay, and narrower in the peninsular Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. Alright, so this does not have a point. West coast and western side of Western Ghats is where they receive the heavy rainfall. You may add it in that. So this is how you make, I mean I do not have space right now here, but you make it in your book properly, okay, write it neatly so that you know what you have written, alright. So this is where we will wind up this lesson, India climate. It was a small lesson, it is an easy lesson students, you have to, if you read it once you will understand, okay. Do not worry about certain things that you do not understand, read what you understand, that much will be enough. Okay, please look up to page number 106. You may remember this, the word monsoon is derived from an Arabic word mausim, which means seasons, okay. Please remember that also along with your other studies. Read the lesson, we will come up with a fresh chapter in the next class and we will see which topic we can deal with. We have done a lot of geography now. I feel we will go into something else and for a change, okay, for your change and for my change, but read whatever is done, okay. Thank you very much for listening.